Good morning, everybody. Kelp Vapor here. And it is about time to do a new review video on some stuff that I've gotten over the last little while. Now, I've been in Vegas for the last week, sweating my head off because it was about 115 degrees down there, and my blood's too thick for that kind of weather. But the Vape Fairy did come and leave some stuff behind for me to come back to, and there was a lot of little goodies there. So what I'm going to review today is the Onslaught RDA by Psywar Fabrications. Okay, now I got this little beauty from Yosh and Vaporgate. So big shout out to Yosh for sending this up here. Sent along a nice little bottle of juice too, which I'm going to be using for this review. So let's get into the nitty gritty here and start talking about this awesome RDA. First of all, this is the container that it comes in. Psywar Fabrications, boom, nice little box. And inside that box, you get all sorts of neat little stuff. We have 3 different airflow rings. We have the brass and the copper. And then the one that I have chosen to use, which looks just slick as anything, is the black one. And I'll show you why I'm choosing to use the black one in a minute. The other stuff that you get in there is your certificate of authenticity card. As you can see here, mine is number 148. And that's pretty much it. So you get the RDA itself, you get 3 airflow rings, and the authenticity card all in this dope-ass little package. Very, very nice. Now, the RDA itself, if we get into some stats and stuff here, what you've got is basically a 22 millimeter diameter RDA, so it's going to look really good on any of your 22 millimeter mods, on your boxes, anything else. The whole business is made out of 304 grade stainless steel top cap and base. The airflow on this thing is absolutely sick. And I'm just going to try to pull this thing off here, and I will show you what we've got in terms of airflow on this thing. It's a little sticky. But that is, for me, a good thing, because I don't like it when my airflow gets all gunky and starts to move from one to the other without me doing it. There we go. So, here is the stainless steel top cap, but as you can see, if we move around here, we've got a whole lot of options on there. Now, being the good sub-ohm vapor that I am, I tend to run them wide open all the time. But the options are there if you want to have the opportunity to, close your airflow off a little bit, do something different. Now we get into the actual guts of the RDA itself. And, the reason that I've chosen to use the black top cap is because this thing is basically going to live on my dream box. Number 11, thank you, Nate. Yeah, so if you can see here, I'm try to light this up as good as I can because I don't have a camera that goes down. We have 4 posts there, so this is a natural for triple coils. Yeah. So we've got machined hex positive screw right there in the middle with 5 different holes going through it. The way that they set them up was very, very good. It makes sense where you're supposed to put the wires. Now, this is one of the issues that I've had previously with anything more than a typical 3-post design, is that the fabricators have not put the post holes in a spot that makes sense. Like, I need to be able to line my coils up and get them in some sort of spot that makes sense. And a lot of guys haven't done that with the RDAs. So, you know, you've had to bend wires around to try to get through the positive hole and the negative hole. I didn't really like that. On this, though, the holes are put in a very intuitive spot where you can very easily get your coils built. Let's see, what else? This thing's got a silver-coated copper positive pin, so, I mean, it fires like a beast all the time. Nice little 5mm deep juice well. The only thing that I have to say that's negative about this is one of my negative posts came with a stripped screw. Now, that is not a real big issue. As long as you can find any 2mm screw, it will work just fine. So I just grabbed a screw off of one of my other RDAs, put it right in there. As you can see, that there's that one screw that's just sitting a little bit higher than everything else. So yeah, that's what I had to do. So and I let Yash know he's going to send me a new screw. Awesome dude. I can very much recommend getting stuff from him because he's a solid guy. So this RDA was on Yash's pre-order list, so I grabbed it from there, and he sent a 50ml of the Vaporgate juice along with it, which is super cool, and his juice is really good. So if you're looking for some good juice, I would definitely recommend hitting Vaporgate up and seeing what they can do for you. They got a lot of really cool stuff. I know they're doing the Mephisto pre-orders, and they'll probably be doing another Onslaught pre-order as well. So, you know, if it's something that you're looking to get to, I would really recommend hitting them up. So what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to throw some of that delicious Vaporgate juice on here, and I'm going to show you how this thing vapes, and then we can talk a little bit more about it. It may take a little while for the clouds to clear out because this thing hits like a beast. Alright, so what we have here now is currently my favorite RDA. I've been playing with this thing for about 2 days now, and I don't really have anything that I don't like about it. This thing is an absolute beast. Coffee break. Doctor Who, all the way. So yeah, the folks at Psywar Creations have really done their job here. Sorry, Psywar Fabrications. They've really done their job quite well here, and they have put out an absolute beast of an RDA that I think you guys are really going to like. The way I'm running this one right now, as I said before, this is a RDA that is specifically made to run triple coils. So I don't have anything super fancy in here right now. It is 24 gauge, 8 wraps on each coil, 3 coils, wrapped around, I think it was about a 2.4mm screwdriver. It's ohming out at about 0.25, 0.24, something like that. And I have found that to be just about my perfect vaping zone. Swear to God, this thing produces like you're running it at 0.10 or lower. The plumes that come out of this thing are absolutely stunning. So, thank you, Yash. Did an awesome job on this pre-order. Did an awesome job on this Vaporgate Smurf. So yeah, that's it. That's the Onslaught RDA by Psywar Fabrications, everybody. I'll probably be back shortly with another video because I've picked up some other hardware in the last little while. So there should be another video coming up rather shortly. And vape on, vape safe, people.